your motherfucking hands up.
What's going on, YouTube? I'm ParaDoX, and I'm here with your August 5th version of ParaDoX News. Now, I want to start off with probably the worst announcement this entire episode. I want to start with the bad news because this has really hit me hard. I didn't expect this today, and really, I'm just kind of pissed right now, right? So, I have word from VentureBeat that Evolve, the 4 vs 1 shooter from Turtle Rock Studios, has been delayed to February 2015. Good God, why do you what's with all the delays, man? I mean, come on. I was really looking forward to this game. This was probably one of my most anticipated games of this year, not to mention it was coming out in Broketober. I had money set away for this game. I'm like, dude, I gotta play Evolve. I can't wait to play Evolve. It's gonna be so epic. I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun, right? But now I have to wait until February. But you know what else is coming out in February? The Order 1886. Come on, man. We're just pushing everything from Broketober to something in February or the early half of 2015, and now, I don't know what to say, man. Wow. Just wow. Anyway, we also have word from CVG, and I saw it on the PlayStation YouTube channel this morning. There's a little bit of there's a teaser going on here. It has like a snowflake and a little drop of blood. And according to CVG, the strongest suggestion would possibly be a re-reveal for Until Dawn, which was a horror game originally revealed for the PS3 at the 2012 Gamescom Expo. So, why they think this is the original Until Dawn PS3 box art had the right for the reference. It featured drops of blood in a snowy environment next to a torchlight. And I mean, if you have seen this video, it's literally a snowflake with a drop of blood, and it just has like hashtag PlayStation GC or something like that. Now, would I like to see Until Dawn come back? Yes, it's a new game, and I think it would be interesting. I mean, survival horror has been kind of on a downwards trend recently, so it's like, and the more survival horror games we can get out, the better, right? Now, speaking of survival horror, you know I had to cover this, right? I mean, what kind of news reporter would I be if I didn't cover the fact that we are receiving the original Resident Evil in 2015, an HD remaster coming to all your favorite platforms, for the most part. I mean, PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, right? I'm not 100% on PC or anything on that side just yet. If so, if there are any changes, I will put the edit down in the description for you to check it out. Speaking on the PC side of things, just want to shout out the Outlast, the survival horror game that rocked the PlayStation 4 early this year or late last year, is the 57th best PC game of all time. I think that's awesome. Outlast was a horrifying game, just absolutely horrifying. It's chilling. So, hey. Also, I do want to see, I do have confirmation right now that the Resident Evil remaster will be coming to PC in early 2015. I think that's great. I mean, like I said, survival horror has been on a downward spiral. So, I'm not really a survival horror fan myself. I like to see somewhat of a resurgence when you got Resident Evil coming in 2015. You have the Evil Within. So, it looks like it's on the come up. I think the Resident Evil HD remaster would be a little bit stronger if you included more than one game. Because, you know, I gotta say this now. I gotta go on this bit of a tangent here that these HD remasters are kind of getting a little bit old. There is room for some of them, but others, there's like, why would you really do that? Okay, I'm gonna go and once again call Tomb Raider Fraud Edition or Definitive Edition. Sorry, excuse me. But I understand why that was released. They didn't really meet the expectation of sales on the original release, so they re-released it. Okay, I understand that. The Last of Us Remaster, many people did not really get to experience that game, and a bump in graphics and frame rate really didn't hurt, and it got people really excited. I understand that. It's wonderful on the PS4, by the way. Halo Master Chief Collection. I'm not going to leave you Xbox guys out of this. great idea. I mean, it's a complete collection, and it's gonna sell like bonkers, dude. Like, that's awesome. But Resident Evil, such an established franchise. We recently received Resident Evil 6. We've had so many games in Resident Evil really recently. Operation Raccoon City, Revelations, and some other ones. But I think if you really want to bring this up, bring it a little bit more relevance, you got to put more than one game in there. Like, even the Metro games are being re-released this year, which I think was a pretty good idea, because I thought those were sort of more on the underground side of the shooter genre, and to get people really excited and to play those, great idea. But I am happy that Resident Evil's coming back. I'm happy that people will once again be able to really put themselves in this franchise. I'm not really a player of Resident Evil games myself, but I'm excited for those who have not tried it and want to give it a shot. Shout out to Justin HD Gaming. He has a video on this. Link to his channel will be down in the description. Now, on to the last story for today. I just want to hit on this really quick. GameStop is overhauling their trade-in program. Yes, so all the confusion, I'm just gonna, just do a quick sum up of this. So all the confusion that goes on at GameStop now with their trade-in is kind of being overhauled. They're gonna make it a lot more simple, and it's really gonna increase on the cash payout, I think. And so you'll get an increase of 20%. Those with a rewards card will continue to get a little bit extra. So I think this is a really good move. So just the base trade-in increase is going up 20%. That's a really good move. People are sick of getting screwed over by GameStop on their trade-ins. However, I mean, there are still some alternatives that get you more, but I think for GameStop to notice this and notice how people are upset, although it's taken them forever, by the way, I still think it's a good move. It's a step in the right direction, and hopefully people will go to love GameStop once again, right? So that's all for the news today. If anything else breaks, there will be a separate video about it on my channel. Links to all relevant things will be down in the description below, as always. And one more thing, I gotta tell you guys, I have helped start a new YouTube channel with the Quad Gang. youtube.com/quadganggaming. Link to that channel will be down in the description. Make sure you go check it out. And until next time, I'm ParaDoX, saying peace.